Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are fine and safe at your home. Students, in previous video we have completed poem number first, Dust of Snow, from our poetry section. Now go to the second poem. This one is Fire and Ice, and this one is also written by Robert Frost. So first you listen the poem. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that of destruction ice, it also great and would suffice. Here students, the word hold means to take side and favor means incline towards. Perish means die or destroy. Suffice means be sufficient. Destruction means wiping out. So first you find the rhyming words of that poem is fire, desire, ice, twice, suffice. Now students, in first stanza means some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Now in these lines, the poet analyzes the views of the peoples and states that there can be two possible causes for the end of the world. On one side, there are people who believe that the world will end because of fire. Here, fire represents the extreme desire, anger, greed, etc. present within of human beings. On the other side, there are people who favor ice. Here, ice represents the human emotions of hatred, intolerance, etc. The poet from his experience believed that the world will end with fire. Thus, the poet remains with those people who favor fire. Now in second stanza, but if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice, it also great and would suffice. Now in this stanza students, the poet thinks that if the world had to end twice, ice would also be able to destroy it completely. For the poet, ice means hatred, is as powerful as fire means desire. In human beings, hatred is long lasting and it enters into their hearts. It remains through the life. Thus, poet thinks that ice or hatred will be sufficient to bring on end of this world. The central idea of that poem is fire and ice expresses the idea that the world would end in either of two ways, either by ice or by fire. Fire here symbolizes the intensity of human desires, cruelty, greed, etc. And ice symbolizes indifference in human relationships, hatred for others. The poet has the view that both fire and ice are equally competent in bringing the world to a complete end. So here students, I explain you the poem and the central idea of that poem. So all of you have to write the central idea of that poem in your notebook, poem, and learn it.